Yo, what it do? And welcome back to All the Gold Podcast. You know what day it is. It's Wednesday. It's the Wrestle Roundup. We are your hosts. I'm Derek J. That is your boy.
Cool, y'all. In case you do not know, every Wednesday is Wrestle Roundup Wednesday. That's when we review the latest news, the latest gossip, and the latest bullshit
Bullshit.
around the scenes.
That's right. Yo, Coop, man. First of all, good to see you, man. Had a long day today, but I'm here. I'm here. I made it.
Gotcha.
Well, let's get into some things, man. Let's do our first thing. Let's knock out some WrestleMania stuff real quick. Just recap real quick. So they said the results are in for the WrestleMania viewership. They said that WrestleMania has done 1.43 million views on night one and 1.6 million views on night two. What do you think about that?
So say it again. 1.6 for night one.
1.6 on night two and 1.43 on night one.
I believe that. 1.6 is probably the higher number because 1.6, everybody, including us, was dragging the shit out of them, which makes total sense. And 1.6, the other night too, having a different number makes sense also too, because even though it's a lot of money with WrestleMania, but a lot of times we were watching it too. So especially WrestleMania night 2, which is a lot better too. So I definitely can see why it's like that too. So
yeah,
definitely.
Right, and then I got other reports saying that night one drew 1.26 million, and the other night two drew 1.82. So it varies. A lot of people, a lot of different outlets are giving different viewership numbers. It seems about right because if you think about it, night two did draw because everybody knew that night two was going to be Oba versus Brock opening up. So you will guess that will be the main attraction on the free version of ESPN for them to gain more traction, gain more viewers. So I understand that. But you're getting various reports from different outlets, and quite frankly, I don't know who to believe. But I would say it's close to I think it's close to between that 1.42 and the 1.6 million views. Also, other news about WrestleMania is going to be real quick about it. It was stated today that WrestleMania 43 was not really supposed to take place in Saudi Arabia, rather than it was supposed to take place in Nashville, Tennessee, at the new Nissan Stadium that's being built. What do you think about that, Coop?
I like that. I like that way better, actually.
I've been there.
I'm not a fan of them going to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania. I think being on what's going on now currently, I can definitely see them change locations. You know what I'm saying? Especially if Homeboy is in the office, to tell you the truth. So I like the idea of Nashville and that new stadium that they got. That stadium gonna be nice.
Yeah, I think it's going to be called the Nissan Stadium. It's going to be where the Titans play at now. So,
yeah,
I think that would be good, and they have like a Nashville type theme, header and background. I think that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be sick.
Yeah, it would have been sick, but now we got to go away to Saudi Arabia in the damn desert,
and that means WrestleMania will be early, like 2:00,
super early. I'm talking about like maybe 12 o'clock.
Shit, see. Eating breakfast.
Eating breakfast while WrestleMania going on.
You're not going to eat bacon and eggs during the review.
Yeah. I'm back in the saddle. They got to change that damn theme up, boy. That shit was doo-doo water.
Yeah.
Didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
All right, man. Enough about WrestleMania 43. Let's move on to some real news, man. Clicking this off. So we're going to start with Braun Breaker, man. Monday night, when Raw was taking place, when Braun Breaker was in the ring and Seth Rollins attacked him with the chair, Seth Rollins actually caused the actual injury to Braun Breaker and is causing him to be out of action once again. So Braun Breaker was hit with the edge of the chair. The chair shot didn't land right from Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins caught him with the edge of the chair, which cracked him open. I think they may have Braun Breaker in concussion protocol. What do you think about that? And the unfortunate news of Braun Breaker might be out again.
Damn. That's very unfortunate. You know, wrestling people. Well, yeah, some idiots who say wrestling is fake, but at the same time, they do hit each other sometimes. Sometimes when they hit each other with chair shots or a fist or punching each other or kicking each other, it do land for real. It's one of those things where Seth Rollins hit Braun Breaker in the back of the chair, but at the same time, a piece of that chair hit the back of his head and ended up bleeding on Raw. And you could see in this picture, Paul Heyman's face, he looked really legit concerned about, about
Yeah.
Braun Breaker. It's unfortunate that happens. It's very unfortunate. Is he going to be out? Probably so, but I don't think it's going to be a long time. So maybe they try and make sure he's good. It's unfortunate he literally just came back like Sunday, so he just came back last week. So I'm like, this is very unfortunate, but it's one of those things where accidents can unfortunately happen. But I'm hoping that he's good. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you just never know, man. Like these chair shots, you don't know how long the concussion protocol is and how long they can recover after that.
Yeah,
But here's the
man.
thing, man. To me, I think that division is just cursed, man. Like it's like back to back to back injuries. Like these mofos can't even catch a break, bro.
Not at all, yo. Like they got to be careful. They driving. They got to be careful in the hotel room. Might slip and fall on something.
Oh my
And
god, man.
Aisle 5 and CVS, they got to be careful at this
Clean up
point.
on aisle 5. Clean up on aisle 5.
they got to be careful, yo. At this point,
yeah, man. Put the tampons down.
right? Like Breaker, relax, chill.
Yeah. Shit, wow, man. But yeah, they can't catch a break, man. They can never stay. It seems like they just curse with the injury bug, man.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. So unfortunately, man, he might be out. It's not confirmed in concrete yet, but hopefully he can return, or hopefully this is something where it's like they patch him up, and he can recover a little bit quicker because it was picking up the storyline with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. WrestleMania, he attacked him, he came running down full speed on the ramp, speared him. He just got back, he cut a nice promo, and then all of a sudden he gets attacked and messed up again. So man, shout out to Braun Breaker, man. Recover. Hope you recover well, man.
Damn.
Let's move on, man. Let's go to Sol Ruka, man, because last night, this is pretty gruesome, man. Last night, because when I was watching NXT last night when I was in the hotel, and as I'm sitting down, I'm watching it, I see her and Zarya is on the platform that's at the Performance Center, and she, of course, Sol Ruka does the Soul Snatcher. She laid Zarya out, and then they get into a scuffle, going back and forth with the punches. All of a sudden, looked like Sol was about to push Zarya into the tables that was set up at the bottom, the Slim Jim tables, right? And then they looked at each other, they hugged it out, they smiled at each other. You think, oh, their friendship, yeah, whatever. But then I knew it was going to happen. Sol was facing on the edge of the platform. Zarya was hugging her close, and she smiled. She had the evil grin, and she pushed Sol Ruka. But when Sol was falling, she did not hit the second table. She hit the first table in the back of her head, hit the edge of the table that was not broke. And then there's been reports that she was laid out and she has a laceration on the back of her head. Yeah, man, it's just gruesome how that happened, man. And then she was sitting out. I mean, cameras was panning down to her. It looked like she was okay initially, but some reports that she had a gash on her head. So, and here are some images of what I was talking about. I can't show you guys a video because you don't want to get copyright stricken, but this is what I was talking about. They smiled, makeup. Zarya looked like she was, they was embracing right here.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? 2 seconds later, boom. And you see the Slim Jim table didn't break. And Sol Ruka basically hit the back of her head. Now, what do you think about this, Coop?
First of all, it's a good ass match, right? And I watched it too Tuesday night, right? Yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, yesterday. So I watched it yesterday, and I remember that fall and the angle that she fell in. The way she fell, she hit the first table, but her back of her head just went like that on that table. And I immediately thought, yeah, that landed and hit how it's supposed to be. Like that was my immediate thought, and I was like, "Damn, I hope she okay," because they're like a nasty ass fall. And I'm already thinking that she had like a concussion or it could be a neck injury. I was wondering what it was at the time. Like that was my first like fresh thoughts, like seeing the situation right here, then hearing about a gash on here. I'm not surprised, unfortunately, how that happened because that was a nasty ass fall.
Yeah, she hit like literally the back of her head, man. So I knew that they probably put some staples in her head to keep it together,
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. That's the risk of taking high risk moves, especially off high platforms. I even go back to the incident with Owen Hart, and the way he was, dangling when he was the Blue Blazer and he came down, but he fell to his death. God, what pay-per-view was that? Oh my God.
I was Over the Edge 1999.
Yeah, Over the Edge.
I think, if I'm correct.
Over Edge 99 or 98 or 898 or 99?
No, it wasn't. I think it's 99. Over the Edge.
Over the Edge 99. And
Yeah.
Jim Ross had to make that. It was crazy, man. You could tell some of the wrestlers was in the ring. I know Taker was in the ring, and he couldn't even. It looked like he couldn't even hold it together. He was trying to stay in character, but I mean, he
Yeah, I
did.
remember that.
He played the character. But it was just emotional after that night, man. When you take risk like this,
Yeah.
was this necessary? Was this spot necessary? No, I don't think so. Especially with I won't say female talent. Let me not say female talent. I don't want nobody to think I'm being sexist, but the weight class, it's a chance that maybe Soul couldn't even break that table with her fall. I mean, you just never know.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the risk that you're taking when you falling from a high place and then you wind up with a severe injury. So, shout out to Soul Rook, and hopefully she can recover from this. Hopefully she won't be out too long. She just made her debut on Monday against Liv Morgan, the new women's world heavyweight champion. So hopefully that she can recover and bounce back from this. And shout out to Zarya too. But
Yeah, definitely.
stuff like this, shit like this is not worth it, man. To me.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
For the cheap pop.
Yeah.
Nah. All right, let's move on, man. Let's see. Remove that. Let's move on, man. Now, Coop, we got our top 3 that we want to talk about. Let's go with Drew McIntyre, right? So let's talk about Drew McIntyre real quick because he had some interesting comments. He had some interesting comments over this past weekend with the WrestleMania security, and Drew McIntyre weighs in on inappropriate fans after CM Punk phone incident. And this is from John Velez Jackson of Cage Side Seats. He says that Drew McIntyre is the latest WWE superstar to address the inappropriate fan behavior after CM Punk made headlines for swatting the phone out of someone's hands. It was shown that Punk basically was trying to defend AJ Lee and Bailey from having pictures taken of him while they was, just talking normally around the elevators. And then he had a fan. Punk had a fan with an encounter with a fan, in the lobby. And I guess the fan was being inappropriate, trying to snap pictures of them while they was hugging. And Punk was like, now is not the time. We're trying to, just get back to our rooms or whatever, I guess. And then, he just slapped the phone out of the guy's hand because I guess he was telling the guy to back off, and the guy wouldn't back off. They said Booker T was going into the bathroom, and people was taking pictures of him at the urinal. I mean, just putting the camera in his face, waiting outside the bathroom door. Yeah, people waiting by the elevators when the wrestlers trying to get up the steps. Just a whole bunch of crazy shit, man, going on. But anyway, Drew McIntyre says, for those fans who spent hard-earned money on a chance to say hello or take a photo, and have something to sign, or give me one of my many bracelets, I appreciate each and every single one of you. He says, to those who rushed my family and I in the hotel, kept your kids up to 2 a.m. and basically, hold on one second, it got cut off real quick. I was reading his quote real quick. He said, for those who rushed my family and I in the hotel, kept your kids up to 2 a.m., throwing them in front of us, or shoved the camera in my face without asking, you're lucky I'm a calm and natured person outside the ring. Please don't ever do that again. So there's been many incidents of fans that was reported over the weekend during WrestleMania weekend about security and how bad the security was at the MGM where they were staying at, because it was connected to a casino. So fans had access to the wrestlers coming in and out, basically, to their rooms and stuff like that. With that being said, I'm just going to say this. I get the side of the fans because you're in the same hotel with your, some of your heroes and stuff like that. But I also get the respect of they're human beings. Once they're finished performing, they just want to go back and relax with their friends, family, and have their privacy, because, they're on the road all the time. They just want time to relax. And if you're waiting in the lobby at 2 a.m., if you're waiting on people pissing in the urinals, like, how sick can you be? So, Coop, let me get your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I second what you said, and I remember Drew McIntyre did like a PSA right before WrestleMania weekend. It's the second time doing that, and
Right.
basically he was saying how it was this past weekend, and also I second what you said also too. Right, I get the understanding of, oh man, that's my favorite wrestler. Oh man, that's Cody Rhodes, or that's Roman, or whatever the case may be. Right,
Right.
I want to take a picture. I understand the excitement of that. That makes sense, right? But also look at on the other side also too, you got to understand that these wrestlers are human. And
Right.
I think a lot of fans, people forget that. You know what I'm saying? So I get I understand the excitement of seeing, it's probably your first time seeing a celebrity, first time seeing your favorite wrestlers. You probably get overexcited. And there should be some kind of common sense with this issue right here because
Right.
Booker T going to the bathroom, y'all gonna follow me to the goddamn urinal, take a picture? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or CM Punk or somebody is with their family, have the common decency. If you want to take a picture, just ask.
Yeah.
Or if you see them in a private setting and they look like they don't be bothered, pay back away. And then the thing with CM Punk and the guy with the camera, and CM Punk was defending his wife and defending
Right.
Bailey, which I definitely applaud. But at the same time, for the guy who's shoving the camera in Bailey's face and shoving the camera in AJ Lee's face at the wrong time, at the same time, now you want to say, well, I want to sue. No, leave them alone. Give
Right.
them their privacy. If they say, yeah, you can take a picture, a quick photo, bam, smile, whatever the case it may be. And especially when it comes to the female wrestlers. I saw a clip of Rhea Ripley. This is like when she was, I think, in Paris or something like that, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
And
Clash in Paris.
Clash in Paris. She was going to a car,
Right.
and she was trying to be cool about it. She's trying to just get in the car. It was no security around her. She couldn't even get to the door to unlock the door. You know what I'm saying? And the fans going like this to her. I'm like, do y'all forget that she's right there? Like,
Right.
can you just ask or something like that? Like, y'all mobbing her. And the thing is, it's definitely a big security issue. I don't know what kind of security
But see, I blame that. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I blame that on TKO. I blame it on TKO.
That's crazy,
like,
yo.
If your performance is your most valuable asset, and you don't have proper security,
that's crazy.
Wherever, and then at proper security to have them maneuver through from hotel to the arena and stuff like that, vice versa. I blame TKO not providing the proper security. Like, you a multi-billion-dollar company, you can't provide a security team, or you can't buy a suite to a hotel that's not connected to a casino. Like, how make it make sense?
You're right.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, that's insane. Or you can't have a hotel that's separated from everything else, right? Or have them maneuvering in a way where it's security out there. A certain wrestler's coming downstairs or whatever. Have your security team there to get people away, whatever. That's how it should be. And I'm just surprised that it's happened like this because, like you said, it's a $1 billion company. And
$1 billion company can't provide decent security.
Yeah,
and not only that. Okay, let's just say, for instance, so okay, here's the thing. Because you have crazy ass fans. It has been noted that Roxanne Perez was, people trying to follow her home, or not follow her home, but try to get her address or something like that. We reported on last year. I forgot the whole story, but I know the fan was sick. We had Sonya Deville, who had a fan that was trying to kidnap her. What if somebody come up in the crowd and you don't know, somebody's like really out of their mind that really thinks that one of these guys is really a bad guy and then physically hurt one of these wrestlers? Or vice versa, if a wrestler feels like they're being attacked and then they, somebody like Punk, for instance, Punk slap the phone out of somebody's hand. Only thing it does for a fan, or only calls for a fan, is to call Cry Wolf and say that this person assaulted me, this person attacked me, and now he wants to sue.
Yeah, it's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different outcomes that, without having the proper security in place, because now, either a wrestler can get sued if they claim somebody attacked them, or somebody can get seriously hurt. You just never know, man. People are sick, man.
Yeah. And to your point, right? You always want to be prepared just in case. You never want to be a case where, that can never happen. You just never know how times is, how people are, how access to social media. Somebody might try to go live when they're actually recording a wrestler.
Right.
Just to make and if the wrestler says no, they're like an asshole. So they're trying to play nice to the fans.
Tarnish the image.
Yeah, so they and for this point on, to WrestleMania, to SummerSlam, to whatever the case may be, it needs to be a way better policy in this. This is not working, and the fans, come on, y'all, you got to do better, yo.
If I was them, I swear to God, if I was any one of these wrestlers, I'll come together, have a group, have a company meeting, and be like, look, you guys got to provide proper security for us, man. Because I'm not responsible for what happens. You know what I'm saying? If I have to put somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just never know, man. First of all, your safety comes first, and then you just don't know who you're dealing with on the outside.
Right.
I'm just saying, man. Throwing my hands up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on, man. We got 6 in the building, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, man. We appreciate it. It helps us out in the algorithm. Let's go. Let's talk about this one right here, man. This was pretty telling right here. Let me move Drew McIntyre off the screen because let's get Drew McIntyre out of here. All right. So let's talk about this guy right here, man. Rob Parker, man. or like I say, guy who's extremely constipated. Because here we go. Rob Parker, former ESPN analyst and current Fox Sports analyst, I believe, he says, and he questions why grown men still watch wrestling. And he says, Parker's comments came through a segment in which he said he was surprised to see ESPN air WrestleMania 42 and that he could not understand why older men who follow NFL, MLB, NBA still have a soft spot for wrestling. I can't understand how grown men are still into wrestling. And this is what I'm saying. This is what he's saying. And I quote, Parker said on this show, we all went to the zoo. We all went to the circus as kids, right? At some point, you just grow out of it. I just cannot get over how these older guys who are sports fans live and die for that stuff, but they have this soft spot for wrestling and they're walking around with the belts and they're going to watch a party at a sports bar. I need somebody to explain it to me because I don't understand it. So, of course, Dave LaGreca and Tommy Dreamer, they chimed in, but I'm not going to quote what they said. I'm going to quote. Let's talk about it, Coop. Let's talk about it real quick. I'm going to let you go first.
So he said you used to go to the zoo and all this. You look like you came from the zoo.
Yeah, man. Oh, come on, Coop. God.
Fucking bum. Stay out of my business. Here's the thing, though. Like, if you don't like something, it is definitely okay. It's definitely okay, right? I say I'm not a big fan of hockey. I'm not, right? But I'm not going to sit here and judge. Oh, I don't get how y'all watch hockey. When you can't just live in your goddamn bubble. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something that they like. Every sports team, every movie, everybody has something they like as an individual, right? So when you get on your big platform, because you're a celebrity, you're well known, right? So when you say
he's a D-list celebrity at that.
He's a Z-list celebrity, so you're kind of well known just a little bit. So even though your small voice says something, it still means something to some people, right? So come off as self-judgment to people about, I don't get how grown-ass men watch wrestling. I only get how grown-ass men judge other folks for watching what they want to watch.
Right, there you go.
I don't get how grown-ass men look ugly in that goddamn picture right there. You know what I'm saying? It's just if you don't like it, that's fine. Mind your fucking business. Go back and move on. Move on. Move on. Obviously, you're hurt from something. I don't know what it is.
He hurt, man. He probably can't get a belt, man. He probably can't get a belt.
Hey, if you can't get a belt, just say that. If you can't get a girl, just say that. Shit.
But no, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's all jokes.
Be honest with you.
Ain't upset.
You know, you got people who said that, right? You know why I watch wrestling? Because it's my form of entertainment, right? I've been a fan since I was a kid, right? But not only that, I watch it just like you will watch an action movie, just like you like, and I like action movies like Rambo.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like 80s action movies. I like current movies. It's just like watching the movie. It's my form of entertainment. Just like you can tell a woman who watch soap operas. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. It's a form of entertainment. So I can't stand people who will criticize somebody for what they like. This is what I like. And if I want to walk around with my $500 belt, my, you know, if I want to walk around with my championship that I purchased with my money, that's my business.
Exactly.
Don't be mad at me because I did that. And not only that, let's get a little bit more deeper into it. The reason why I watch wrestling, because sometimes it's an escape from reality.
Oh my gosh. Right? Yes. Thank you.
I don't have to think about stuff that I work hard all day. I want to relax on the sofa. I want to kick back, you know, get a couple snacks, watch my favorite show. You know, this is what I look forward to. So you can't be mad at somebody who watches something that you're not interested in. If you're not interested, just move the fuck away.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. And
like we don't need your opinion.
Yeah.
I think a lot of these sportscasters, and it's been talked about over the weekend during WrestleMania weekend, why ESPN was giving them a lot of coverage, giving the WWE coverage because they're in their feelings because they still don't look at wrestling. They still don't look at wrestling as a sport. They still look at it as a, as fake, stuff like that. But I mean, hey, ESPN paid money for them to be on ESPN. You got to respect it. They paid the money, so they got to promote it. But don't sit up here and judge people because they watching wrestling. I mean, shit. Maybe you tried out for wrestling and your ugly ass couldn't make it. I'm sorry. Looking like Papa Shango with no makeup. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nah. Shout out to the Godfather, yo. That's a wrong analogy, yo.
Yeah.
That man, he just like a jobber.
Yeah,
he's like a jobber.
He like a gerbil.
Chip Peterson.
He got a gerbil face.
Yeah, gerbil face.
He look funny. And the thing is, like you said, right?
Like Ham Taro.
Like people say, "Oh, why you watch that? It's fake." You watch Spider-Man.
Right.
You know that's a character, right? Playing on the damn screen, right?
Thank you.
Watching anything on TV is a form of escapism. Like watching NBA playoffs, which been so fire, by the way. That's a
Right.
form of escapism, right?
Escapism.
I love escapism. Like playing a video game. You know that's fake, right? Duh, we know
Escapism
that.
for me. I do
It's
it all.
escape. I do it all. It's fun. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why.
Go
And
ahead, Coop. Go ahead.
the
You gotta
thing
get me
is
fired
too,
up, yo.
it's not just grown men going to the shows. It's women going to the shows.
Right.
It's people wives going to the shows. Our wives watch professional wrestling. Our
Damn
wives
right.
wear the belt. Our wives support our podcast. You know what I'm saying? There are females who go to wrestling shows too, actually too.
Yeah.
And for the single guys and single ladies, there are attractive people who go to the shows too, also too. So when you're stuck in your bubble, you only think about what you think and how you feel. You get stuck in this pattern. Oh, everybody should think how I think. That's not how it works, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are several things I don't like, but I'm not going to judge you for that. And maybe I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, I'm not a big fan of baseball. I just got into it. I said, oh, shit, baseball kind of all right. Cool. Got to get it. You know,
Yeah.
so before you open that big ass mouth, think about certain things first.
Right. This is the same dude they call RG3 corny. That's why he got fired from ESPN. Running his damn mouth.
Yeah, I forgot about
Running
that.
his damn mouth.
Yeah.
He looked like, you know what he looked like? He looked like a used piece of he like an old ass chocolate, that you leave in the candy dish. And you take the wrap. He like a Hershey Kiss. You take the silver wrap off and it's just old and dry. That's what he looked like.
You know what he looked like? He looked like a substitute teacher that's sitting in the classroom and nobody say nothing to him. He's like, all right, class be quiet, and they still keep talking. He gets no respect at all. None.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Exactly. Shut your ass up. Freaking Rodney Dangerfield. Nigga, no respect at all, sir. Get him.
Oh my God, yo. Yeah, man. Have all the seats, sir. Get the fuck out of here.
You see, you can change your opinion, but you can't change that ugly face.
Yeah. Surgery needed, brother. Anyway. Let's move on, man. Let's get Rob Parker up out of here, yo. So last story of the night, man. We're gonna wrap this up. Well, actually, we got two questions. This is real quick. We don't even have to comment on this. I just want to say rest in peace to Van Hammer, who lost, saying he passed away. I think he passed away on Sunday, I believe. I think it was WrestleMania Night 2, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, Van Hammer, former WCW wrestler, used to be with Raven and the Flock. He passed away. He actually lived not that far from where I live at now, probably like about 10 miles away from where I live at now.
Wow, rest in peace.
Yeah, but Van Hammer, if y'all see him, he came out. He used to be the big tall guy. He used to be with the Flock. Not Reese, but the other one with the blonde hair.
Right.
Those who watch WCW, other than for the NWO, y'all know what I'm talking about. He came out as Heavy Metal Van Hammer. So yeah. Shout out to Van Hammer, man.
Oh damn! Rest in peace.
Yep.
Condolences, family, the family and friends, and everything.
Yeah. So we don't know the reason why he passed, but hopefully it comes out, and if we'll let everybody know. His real name is Mark Hildreth. So rest in peace to Mark Hildreth, aka Van Hammer. Last story tonight. We're gonna just let this play. I want to share my screen with you because Cameron made it. He made a response to Roman Reigns. So let me remove Van Hammer. Cameron made a response to Roman Reigns. I'm gonna let this play. So hopefully you guys can see it. Give me 1 second though. Let me share my screen. Here we go. So I'm gonna let this play for you guys, and let me know. Can y'all see it?
Yep.
All right, here we go. I'm about to play it right now. We're gonna talk about it, Coop.
Well. Look what we have here. Roman Reigns, the little dog.
Oh.
Well, I'm the Paramount chief. Jay Uso, you gonna get your big cousin? Your big cousin? Oh, he's a Sunday WrestleMania. But I lost the last two WrestleManias. Triple H, why the would you let him win this year? But let me tell you something, right? You call me an old washed up 90s rapper. I was never washed. I'll take you to cleaners. Listen, in the 90s I was rapping, 2000s I was acting, 2010 I was getting money. Now I own the most dangerous sports show in the world. Bring your ass up here. And who the wins WrestleMania sticks around for Monday Night Raw? You know why? Because you're an employee. You know why? Because you're a sucker. You do what Triple H tell you to do.
My God.
I get it. Triple H, I tell you what. Get all the Usos. Bring all the motherfuckers.
Oh,
Let's set this fuck up at SummerSlam.
oh,
I can't wait.
uh-oh.
Man,
There you have it.
That was funny. That was
hey,
cool.
yo.
That was cool. That was fun.
Bro, did you see that, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, listen up, yo. Hold up, man. Let me get back to a bigger screen. God damn it. This joint messed me up, bro. But yeah, man. Anyway, yeah, Cameron came out and he did that whole spiel right there. I said I gotta show everybody that. Shout out to Forgotten Kings too. That came off his page. I followed him. He bring out some good content, man. He be digging for it. So yeah, man. Shout out to Forgotten Kings TV.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. What you think about that, Coop, yo?
I think it's entertaining. I think he having fun. Like, he just having fun. It's one of those Rob Parker. People who are wrestling fans. See?
Yeah.
Right back in your face. Anyways, right. I just think he's having fun. Like he's having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's taking it seriously, but I think it's fun. I thought it was entertaining, to be totally honest. Was it the best promo? Probably not. Was it better? was it better than Ronda Rousey? Yes.
Yeah.
But but at the same time, it was super entertaining. He said, "Bring all the Usos." Hey,
bring all the Usos.
I don't think want that smoke you might get super kicked.
Listen, it killed me when he said, "I don't smell what the Usos cooking." When Jay grabbed him up,
that was hilarious, yo. He said, "I don't smell what the Usos cooking." He took that man.
Jay yanked his ass up. Stop. Punching his ass out, yo.
And then he was on the floor like this.
Right. Laid out. Thomas says, "Mellow yellow, first red." Oh, metal yellow, first red. What the hell does that mean, Thomas? But anyway, he hit the laughing emojis.
Okay.
He finally said something. He said, "I'm too old to explain to other people why I do what I do." That's right. We're too old to tell you what I do.
There it is. My man,
Shout out to Tom in the building.
We got some words, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you,
Thomas. But nah, going back to Cameron, yo. Hey, look, listen. It was reports that he rolled up to the building, to Allegiant Stadium at WrestleMania, and he got turned around by the police. You know what I'm saying? So the police was like, "Nah, you gotta roll. You're not allowed on the premises." So I guess they're trying to. I guess maybe they couldn't fit him in WrestleMania, but this could be something that SummerSlam. Maybe you get, Dipset versus the Usos, the Bloodline.
Okay.
Maybe you get Dipset versus maybe reunited. Maybe they reunite Cam and Jim Jones. I don't know. But this sounds like this could be like some Def Jam Fight for New York type shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Fight for Vendetta.
Yeah.
God damn. And you know what? I hope Jim Jones and Cameron work that shit out, because I like Dipset, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I hope they fix that beef.
Hell yeah. You gotta fix it, bro.
I hate it.
But nah, man, this could be like shit. This could be like Def Jam Vendetta or Fight for New York. When hardest person on there to me was Fat Joe, yo. I couldn't stand fighting Fat Joe. So.
Oh yeah, man, that shit was crazy. I used to get my ass whooped in that game. I was like, God damn, in my own character and all that. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was my shit though. I wish I still had that game, bro.
But here's the thing though, TKO. What's the guy name? You told me about it. He owns TKO. I can't think of the name.
Oh, Mark Shapiro.
Yeah, he said something.
Well, Ari Emanuel owns it, but I think Mark Shapiro is the president.
Yeah, he was like, we own WWE, so that we control like what they do and all that type of stuff too. So now we're gonna see a lot more celebrities like this. You're gonna see a lot more celebrities like in the ring. It's gonna get irritating, to be totally honest. And I like Cameron, like I like Mace. I love that podcast. That podcast is hilarious.
It is what it is. It's funny, man.
That's one of the funniest. Them and Joe Budden are my favorite. Like,
I listen to that shit every morning, man. Every morning when I'm driving to work, yo.
Yeah, same, yo. Thing.
Yeah. That's what they created the. I mean, they the one who made Pause popular. You know what I'm saying? Even though Paul started in New York, I mean, they actually brought it to the mainstream. So yeah. All that shit you be saying when niggas talking about with big meat and shit like that. Pause. It came from Cam and them, yo.
Yeah, because I think who's on there? One guy was like, yeah, he said, I was thinking about all the shit they're gonna do with me, so I started salivating. And
come on, man. Pause. That was Le'Veon Bell. Yeah.
It was like, whoa, hey, yo.
Well, the joint when they talking about Charles Barkley was washing his soap and the soap went in his ass. They was like,
I was like, ain't no way, yo.
Nah. Cameron said, "Who the fuck still washes up with bar soap?" He said, "Nigga, he washes with bar soap. They got all these liquids out here. You using bar soap."
Oh yeah, you
Big
old
funky
man.
ass.
Matter of fact, if that happened to me, I'm not telling nobody. I think it's in my
Nah,
grave, yo.
bro.
Nobody's gonna know.
I don't even use my wife's body wash, bro. Like we have our own like separate
Yeah,
thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah,
crazy, man.
yeah,
And she
yeah.
has her own side. Yeah, come on, man. People nasty, bro. Nasty out here. Anyway, that's all
Oh
we got
man.
for today, man. Coop, let us know where we at with the subscribers, bro.
Again, y'all, thank you always for making this journey fun. Derek and I are just two best friends just having a conversation about professional wrestling.
Yes, sir.
Escapism is a real thing. Also, too, guys, it's a lot of
Yeah,
bullshit.
screw you, Rob Parker.
Yeah, Rob Parker, fuck you.
I wanted to say that, but I try to be as nice as I could, bro.
That's just a little
wild, bro.
Yo, it's all jokes for real. We
it's all jokes.
It's all jokes, man. But
yeah,
anyways, escapism. Like Derek and I, like I was just going to say, like we all just having fun on our podcast, you know, because it's a lot of BS going on behind in the world, and just whatever you can do to find yourself some joy, do that. Whether it's watching our podcast, or whether it's to watching NBA basketballs, going to the park, do something for your mental health that brings you joy, that brings you laughter, that brings you peace. Find a way to make you smile every single day, y'all. It's very important. Also, too, thank you guys for all tuning in. Our numbers on YouTube have climbed up tremendously. Our watch time has climbed up tremendously. On TikTok, our views have climbed up tremendously. Facebook, we're climbing up also too. Thank y'all again. Right now, our current subscribe count right now on YouTube is at 6. At this time, get it right because Monday I was sleepy as fuck. But we are currently at 6,378 subscribers, y'all. Thank y'all so much.
What Lil Wayne said? Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, he's like, woo. The road to 10,000 continues, y'all, and we'll be live again for Friday night sleep down.
Friday night sleep down.
Yeah, Friday night. If this don't get better, we're gonna change our logo to Friday night sleep down.
Or Friday night drag down.
Friday night drag down because
rough out here, bro.
I be trying to. I tried everything: caffeine, Mountain Dew.
Nothing can take a line of cocaine, man, just to stay up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm up now, baby. I'm up now.
So now I know if I need to go to sleep, I'm gonna put on SmackDown. I'm hoping as a fan for real though. I'm hoping the product gets better.
Yeah.
But come on, y'all. Y'all gotta bring it, please. Can please get a good show?
Okay, but before we go, I heard that the NXT call ups. Now this is what I'm hearing, right? Rumors. I'm gonna be real quick. What's her name? What's the girl name? I said Mariah May. Blake Monroe. Blake Monroe might be called up. You might get a call up for JC Jane. There's rumors that it could be a call up for Ricky Saints, which makes sense. You know, they're veterans, really.
I like that.
There's one more I heard. There's one more person I heard, but I can't remember the name. But anyway, those are some of the call ups. So hopefully they can interject themselves in some of the segments with some of the wrestlers. And we'll see, man. We'll see what SmackDown does, man. But guys, listen, it's been great. I told
one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Check out the Hulk Hogan documentary.
Oh, I didn't get a chance. So it came out already?
It came out already. I watched like bits and pieces of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our boy Brett.
Oh man, Grumpy Heart, Brett Grumpy Heart. That's what you go call Brett Grumpy Heart.
Yeah. It's just it's just that trailer had me dying laughing. I was like, oh, okay, got a Hogan documentary. All of a sudden, he's a liar. I was like, God,
he's a liar.
Like,
yeah, Hogan was a liar. Yeah, no, Let it go, Brett. God damn, you're not gonna get into heaven like that, bro. It's like you can't hold grudges, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, man. We'll see you guys Friday. I'm your host, Derek J. We're your hosts. God damn it, fuck me. Pause. That was crazy.
Whoa, that was crazy.
We're your host, Derek J. And that's your boy.
We out of here, yo.
We out of here, yo.
We out of here. Pack him up.